Hey guys, it's me. We're live. We're playing Ark Survival Evolved with Sorcerer Von Croy and quite possibly Unhappy Nate. We'll see. Um, but we're gonna work on that. We're gonna deal with those wyvern somehow. In the meantime, there's some chores we should probably do.
Yes, the usual feedings and stuff of that sort.
Hmm.
Very intoxicating.
Huh?
The Ark thing.
Oh.
Last night while I was sleeping, I dreamt of certain Ark scenarios and the theme song was playing
Oh, cool.
during a few.
Hope it was a pleasant dream.
Well, it was. I kind of, from what I recall, I was flying on uh, a Griffin. I saw a raptor below me, so I jumped off the Griffin. For some reason, I didn't have a cinema crops. I had normal parachute, so I literally just dropped right on top of the raptor and stabbed it straight through the heart with the sword.
Oh, cool.
It was a fascinating dream. Needless to say, a little bit more advanced than the game itself and its battle strategies and stuff.
Yeah.
As the world slowly turns from potato to HD. Clink. Okay, didn't do it that quick, but it
Yep.
shall at some point here. But there it goes, slow fade in, just like a sorcerer's project. Now then, okay, what part of the chores are you currently doing?
I put meat in all the feeding troughs, and now I'm doing narcotics.
Okay, I'll go get some veggies and do veggie stuff. Fourth floor, ladies' lingerie, purple berries. $400 carry. I feel like I.
Put some of it on the cinema crops.
Yeah, should do that. Actually.
Then you don't have to run at
Super
$500,000
slow
man.
speed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
super slow speed.
there we go. That's much nicer. Hello, Daisy. How you doing here?
Daisy, Daisy. Something, something. Lazy, crazy Daisy.
And as Hal slowly was deactivated, that was kind
Yes.
of his death song.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I was thinking of, too.
Mhm. You know, Dave, you don't have to do this. Sorry, Hal. I have to.
Yep. Excuse me.
Oh, there's a plus sign in the chat.
Yeah, I just put the plus in the chat by accident.
I was like, wait a minute, where'd that come from? There's a plus sign for some reasons.
Yeah, I was trying to poop in the toilet so I could get an XP boost
Oh,
while making narcotics, and I hit enter before I hit poop. So,
oops.
oops is right.
Oopsels on the pootsels. Yeah, we see J. Arthur Spindler of 13, The Mockingbird Crescent, or number 13, Crescent Mockingbird Lane, or something like that.
Hmm.
Yeah. The only problem is we specifically do not know where he is in this image, but we shall find out.
Kind of
Left
like
bush,
Where's Waldo?
right bush, left blows up. Middle bush blows up. Scream is heard. It was the middle one.
Oh, okay.
Monty Python.
Sorry to say I don't remember that one part.
That was one of the.
Is that the Brian movie or?
It was one of their regular series
Oh, it was one of
episodes,
the regular episodes. Yeah.
and they were doing the skit "How Not to Be Seen,"
Okay.
and the very first one, probably the funniest one, where they're like, "Here we see blah blah blah. Would you please stand up?" Then they shoot her.
Oh, that's messed
The
up.
point is not to be seen. Monty Python, they're definitely a laugh riot.
Yes, they are.
And then there was Kids in the Hall, similar style,
Yep.
but from Canada.
I remember that. I watched that series
Yep,
back in
similar.
the back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. The days of our youth. It's a shame that certain, comedy troupes like that, over time, just kind of segue off,
Yeah.
and you have no clue what happened or why or where, but they're just suddenly no longer aired.
Hmm.
Let's see. Okay, that's the console. Wrong key. I wanted that key.
Oops, I'm playing Subnautica Subsurface and Chill. Oops.
Oof.
I'm in the wrong category
Yeah,
and
I
title.
almost was too before I was like, oh, wait, before I keep that actually rolling because I already clicked the start
Hmm.
and I caught it before it actually started, thankfully. I
Okay,
should
I
have thought
updated
to
it.
say something for yours, but you were probably also already live because as I was essentially turning on my software, you were already announcing that you're
Yeah,
on. Either way, I was too late to remind.
well, that's all right. Thank you for the thought, though. Oh,
Hey, that pet has been petted. I shall have to come back later when it needs more petting. Beautiful alternate cinema crops here that we have. It's just patiently waiting for the possibility of taking a useful flight someday.
mm-hmm.
I've been leveling her primary stat of stamina. Let's see. Am I looking? Okay, I'm looking at myself. I was like, wait a minute. That doesn't seem right. It should be in the thousands. Because my stamina is only like 200, because of course
Right.
I don't need to fly everywhere. But I actually do technically need to fly everywhere. So it's like one of those unique
Yeah.
things. And it's almost like real life if you really think about it, because what's the one thing that people do in order to get to and from places a little bit more efficiently and quickly? They
They
fly.
fly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like the game mimics life and life mimics the game.
Don't know what
Okay,
else
let's.
we need to do other than to defrost. Well, go get milk and then defrost the
Yeah.
babies.
And I like to do when I go for the milk is I like to make sure I have a little bit of salt on me so that it will help protect the milk while coming back,
Oh,
even
okay.
if teleporting back. But it also helps to protect it while flying back if you so choose to fly back. Well,
Where's the net gun and stuff?
net gun should be in the taming equipment, I think. Yeah, taming equipment.
Oh, okay.
Because in a way, it's like doing taming type stuff.
Right.
Okay, and that extra dirt that I found, I'm gonna put right there. So split that one off and put that right there. What time? Okay, and then put that in the. What's its?
I think we have enough narcotics for a while. Unfortunately, I
Oh, we're
think I
gonna
need
have
to stop
narcotics for
making
a
some.
good while. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying that I think I need to stop making narcotics so much. It's a sad thing, but
But it's also a good thing. It means that
yeah.
you've been producing what is needed at some point, somehow, in some way. We will end up using that.
Mm,
And if it's not used here, I can always take some over to my solo match type thing.
yeah.
You know,
Can you take
it.
consumables?
Yes, actually, you can. I've actually given myself over on the other game one of those tonics, the mind wipe tonic. And I made it here and sent it there so I could
Oh,
wipe my mind.
okay.
But I've also considered giving myself one here too because some
You're
of my
not happy with your
stats
stats?
they're like, well, I've got 215 melee and 320 health, and
Hmm.
I'm like thinking it might be better off if I have like that puts someplace else maybe instead of the 215 have that 15 up on the health or something.
Um, okay. I'm going to the place with the
Okay.
with my griffin, Leo.
You, I was thinking the same thing. I already even put meat on Spirit to
Oops. Thanks for
follow
reminding me.
give.
I'll give him
Right.
half of my stack of meat.
Okay, there we go. As just in case the needing of the support may help. And I did kill the Manama guard that was over there, because when I stopped to collect milk, the last time I collected milk, the Manama guard immediately did a surprise attack against me and my Griffin, so I
Oh
had no
no.
choice but to put a bullet in it.
Yeah. Put it down.
Yeah, because it was immediately right there on top of me, attempting to attack Spirit, and I was like, "Oh, that is definitely a no-no." So, bang, fell down the side of the cliff, like really slowly too. It was like theatrical.
Oh wow. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me headed towards the.
Okay, because I didn't see your body on top, and I was surprised that you got ahead of me.
Yep, I saw you landing on the bridge back there.
Yeah, just for a stamina, so I had as much stamina as possible when entering the.
That makes sense, just in case you have to sprint out. So maybe I
Yeah.
should stop by these mammoths right here. They look peaceful enough. Stop by these mammoths real quick and get the stamina up there.
Okay, we got a female wyvern. Going in with the net gun. It's aggroing. Got it in the net. First try. Perfect.
First shot, nice.
Nice. That's right. Okay.
I'll keep an eye out.
Narcotics.
Area is relatively clear of anything dangerous right now, which is good.
Mhm.
One more shot should do it.
Yep. Alright. Give me your milk. Oops, cancel, don't download. Give me your milk. Then Leo, get on Leo. And wow, I'm getting some serious lag or something weird.
Oh, that's weird. I'm not having any
Frame rate
effect.
drops
Ooh,
off the
that's
base.
Oh, a fish was attacking me. I
A
stepped on a
fish.
fish, so it decided to attack me.
Hmm.
So my Griffin stepped on it again and killed it.
Wow, I am serious lag. Can't. I feel like I'm getting 1 frame a second. What the hell's going on?
Holy crap! That sounds like situations
And my
not
stream
good
is
over there.
apparently not going. I'm having issues.
Oh boy.
What's going on? Okay, let's stop.
Is that the net gun has a very short shoot distance essentially,
Hmm.
and it has a larger arc to it, so you kind of have to be closer and angled slightly up just a teeny bit, so that it'll kind of like arc and land right on top of what you're shooting at.
Okay, Twitch, I'm back. We're not. I'm not in game yet. I had to do a hard shutdown on my PC. Something happened. Some sort of process got out of hand, and so yeah.
And I know for me, the thing that was ultimately causing it was oddly enough OBS, but that required me, in order to fix that on my end for the situation I had, is I had to completely uninstall OBS, then reinstall it, put all the settings back, and stuff like that. And was minorly time consuming, but ever since I did that, I haven't had another one of those instances, luckily. So I don't know if it's directly related to that or the fact that I've always tried keeping up to date on the audio driver issue that I was also having at the same time, which I think was also an interconnected related thing, because the audio
Quite
driver
possibly,
and
yeah.
blah 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 were agreeing with each other, and it would cause my system to go into a data loop or something that would lag everything. I'm wondering if it's kind of like an ancient return to the possibilities of the days of Vista. Hey, you finally fell asleep. You can log in.
Awesome. Get the milk, and then I'll connect.
Okay, get the milk. Let's see, drag body or access inventory. Okay, get milk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, got milk. Taking to the fridge.
Okay, I'm logging in.
Or it should be the
Preserving bin.
preserving bin, and I'll grab salt real quick and get that in there as fast as possible too. 5. Upstairs for salt. Closed door on way. Oop, get stuck under stairs.
Okay, well, oh wow, okay. Yep. I'm back in.
Okay. And well, we lost 3 hours worth of time on the milk, but there's still 6 hours. That's better than nothing.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh, I didn't have my cinecrops on. Oh, ow.
Oh yeah, your cinema crops should have been right next to you on the platform. He was
Yeah,
sitting
I forgot to pick them back up. Just jumped off the roof.
Too. I do that too sometimes.
Yeah.
In fact, I think both you and Nate have been like, "Hey, Vaughn, your Sinnoh is back at the bed."
Yeah.
Oh.
Oops. Okay, so I guess we take the guys out of the cryo fridge now.
Yeah. Let's
Okay, I got both of them.
turn on nursing. Okay, enable.
And then we have to take them outside, don't we?
Yeah, I think we'll have to take outside because they won't allow them to fit so well.
Yeah.
Which is odd because they're still.
Oh well, no, they're not that small anymore.
No. That's kind of big.
That's Ash. And
then let's see.
There's Brazier.
And then check food levels. See if they need any milk at present.
Okay. Brazier's at 377, so Brazier could use milk. I'll bring him back up.
What am I trying to think of here? Well, if Brazier's going to drink the milk immediately, we'll just grab one and head up there and feed it directly to Brazier.
And Ash is at 852, so they both could use one.
They both could? Okay.
Yeah.
You may get another one then. Milks.
Oops.
It says inventory. And that one took that one immediately. $14.18 on the food there. And then 32 minutes before having to do the maturation thing, or the imprinting thing in
Yeah, 30 minutes on Brazier.
Yep, so about 30 to 32.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can do the imprinting thing.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a beer.
All
Be right
right.
back. Oh.
Whoop. I fell off the building. But when a griffin falls, it has a graceful sort of attitude in the falling. It's like, I've fallen and I can't fly up.
What happened? I missed something.
I accidentally fell off the building while trying to
Oh,
park my griffin.
okay.
And you know how griffins, they kind of, once you've got them headed towards the ground, they tend to stay heading towards the ground.
Oh, do they?
So it's kind of like, help, I've fallen and I can't fly up.
Yep.
That's like the perfect symbol for the year of the tiger.
Is that what year it is?
Yes, it is. The spirit animal for this year is the tiger, according to the zodiac.
Oh, the Zodiac. I thought that was the Chinese thing.
Yeah, the Chinese zodiac.
Oh, Chinese Zodiac. Okay.
Oh. So it's kind of fitting that we've got the griffins up there, which are like half tiger, half lion, half bird, whatever kind of thing, but cat and bird, bird cat.
Bird cats.
And it's kind of like cat dog, but the only difference is they are absolutely opposed to each other because cats are usually eating the crap out of birds.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you have them combined like that, it's kind of like cat dog, what you gonna do when a griffin finds you? Probably be like, hey, it's a DNA cousin.
Right.
Then the bird will look at it and be like, well, I might be a cat, but I'm also half bird.
I want to
Well, I
eat
guess I'll
my
stick around there
my
for a
own
couple.
self and play with me at the same time.
Well, yeah, when you deal with like cat dog, they are capable of being alone but yet together at the same time and playing with themselves. In fact, I think I've seen an episode or two where they were like chasing each other. It was just one heck of a very fast spinny circle that
Mm.
was happening, but they were pretty much chasing each other. And they would just take turns, kind of like stop real quick, spin around the other way. Well, the graphics today are definitely nice and sharp and clean. And
I don't.
one
I
thing
really
here,
wish I knew what caused that issue.
not sure myself, to be honest. I know I updated some Intel stuff
Well, I
today.
did. I did update the Stream Elements plugin. It asked me to update it, so I did that
Ah.
just before
Well,
stream. But you know,
it shouldn't be that, because if
yeah,
anything, that should be one of the things that would help prevent issues like that.
I would hope.
Keeping that updated. I
Maybe
updated.
maybe Windows
Oh,
tried to do some sort of something that screwed something up.
oh, yeah, there are possibilities there. Windows Update, installing, say for example, Windows Defender uh, definition update,
Right.
and it lagged the system, and it lagged it enough that everything else was kind of like, who, what, where, when? I have no clue. And then when Windows was done with the other thing, the other stuff was still confused and didn't know what to do.
Hmm.
I've run into that sort of thing before. In fact, uniquely enough, with the Windows Store for the apps that usually update on Windows 10 and Windows
Hmm.
11, mine kind of did a weird lagging thing where it like finished the download and the install, but it still had the info saying that it was installing. I'm like,
Huh.
this is taking way longer than it normally does for updating
Right.
uh, your phone client access app or whatever thingamajiggy that Windows does with the phone interconnect capabilities, where it's like continue your work from your computer on your phone and
Right.
stuff like that. Access Cortana through your app, and it's like,
It's
well,
like I
you
don't
can
want to
even
do
do that
that.
with Amazon and Alexa now too.
I don't even want to use Cortana on my computer, let alone on my phone.
Yeah, I don't use Cortana on my computer either. I have her kind of just sit in the background quietly.
Yeah. I know I do use Alexa because I got a smart switch
Ah,
for my porch light, and I got it tied in so it turns on at sunset, turns off at like 11:30, and then from
oh, cool.
11:30 to 7 a.m. if my front door camera
Mhm.
detects a human being, it'll
It'll turn
turn
the
the
light on
light
for
on.
you.
Yep.
Nice. In which now you can use Alexa for free without having to buy Alexa device if you install the Amazon app.
Yep, there's an app for it.
Uh, so you can
I don't
actually,
have an Amazon device. I just have the app on my phone, and that lets me
yeah, and
program
that's
it.
all you need is your Amazon shopping app or whatnot, and you can access Alexa through that. From what they say, they sent me an email saying that
Oh,
now you can access Alexa for free through your Amazon app, and I was like, oh, cool. Yeah.
okay, because I had to download the Amazon Alexa app specifically.
Ah, okay, so maybe they're doing it different now. Maybe that's
Maybe.
built
But
in, or portion of that app is built into the other app now. But since you have the other app, it would probably automatically just go straight to that app whenever you request Alexa's assistance.
yeah, I only just got it. I'm getting a smart outlet um, for my lamp. I've got my lamp on a timer, but the sunset changes so drastically through the year
Oh,
here
yeah. True.
that
It's like every few days, it like changes by a few minutes or something.
yeah, well, it goes from like 4 o'clock in the afternoon setting in the winter to like 10 in the summer. So
Oh,
if
yeah,
I
that's right. Typically
if
by
I
5
with
or
the
so in the winter, it can be like pitch black
yep,
by the time it's like 5 p.m.
hmm
Yeah,
because I'm so
you're
far north.
yeah,
But
yeah.
with the ability to set it to come on at sunset, I don't have to think about it. I don't have to adjust the timer anymore. I just set it and forget it.
And I think I uniquely enough am probably in one of the southernmost northern states of the Union.
Okay.
Being where I am, I'm like on Lake Erie in Ohio, and it happens to be lower than probably where you are because as the arc of the Earth does its thing, and then the position of where Washington State is, you're probably
Yep.
further north than I am.
Yeah, I am. The northwesternly most point is only about a 2 or 3 hour drive away from us, from where I live.
Ah, so you're only 2, 3 hours away from Canada.
Oh, I'm
From
just a spitting distance to Canada. You can just take a ferry across.
oh, wow. Yeah, where I am, that's pretty much the same thing. Take a ferry across Lake Erie.
Right. Except for me, it's the Straits of Juan de Fuca.
Oh yeah, you just have to like cross like something that's like the distance of a river, practically.
Well,
A very wide river.
a very big, big river.
Whereas I'd have to cross an entire lake
Yeah.
or
Mm-hmm.
drive up there through Buffalo region because Buffalo's at the far end of Lake Erie,
The
and
interesting thing is that the easternmost point in in the United States is actually in Alaska.
the easternmost point.
Yes.
That is interesting. The easternmost point of the United States is in Alaska.
Because of where the international date line is.
Oh, yeah, that's because there's a portion of Alaska that's actually like a day ahead or
Yep.
something
Across the
like
date line.
very
Yep.
furthest, very farthest. Yeah, that
Isn't
is
that
unique.
something?
How all that happens.
Yeah. Sun's coming up.
Yes, it is. And given that Nate hasn't
So,
presented himself, I'm thinking he probably might not be available today.
probably not.
Probably had too many studies and is probably like dead tired.
Hmm.
That would be my guess. Unless, of
Quite
course, he's having
possibly.
a Friday night party with friends. That
Hmm.
also could be a possibility.
Yep.
I know for me, on a day like today, when I was his age, I would be waiting for the Headbangers Ball to come on in 15 minutes and just spend 3 hours just thrashing the metal. I
Right on.
miss
I just
Headbangers
bought.
Ball.
I just bought three albums from Godsmack.
Oh, excellent. Very
I
good
bought
pick.
Godsmack, Awake, and what was the third one? Faceless.
Yeah, I have Faceless and Godsmack. Those are the two albums that I have.
Got them on Amazon pretty cheap, and I made MP3s for my car and stuff.
Excellent choice. Very excellent
Yeah.
choice. MP3s don't skip where
Nope.
DVDs and CDs do.
And you don't have to eject the CD and put in a different one to listen to something else. You
Exactly.
just it's all on a memory stick and just plug it into the car and it
Yep. Much nicer than doing
shuffles.
the disc thing because the
Shuff.
discs can also warp
Yep.
or whatnot.
Or they can get stuck in the player or whatever.
Yep. And then you're left with no choice but to dismount the player in order to open up the player, the disc out.
Yeah, and that would be a job because it's a console. It's not a standard. It's not a standard DIM radio. So it's the whole console is integrated and it's got
So it's all together in one.
yeah. It's
Yep.
even got smart features. It's like I can talk to it and tell it to call somebody and it'll dial my phone.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hands free is always wise when driving when it comes to having to do that because there's nothing wrong with talking on the phone so long as you're not having to hold and control the phone at the same time. If you're able to do it hands free, it makes an entirely big difference in
Hmm.
safety
For sure.
because it's like talking to someone that's in your car. The only difference is they're at a distance.
Hmm.
But you got some folks that kind of sit there and think that, talking on your cell phone and holding the cell phone is safe and is different than texting. No, if you're still having to hold the phone, it's in your hand and it becomes a distraction, especially if you like hit a bump and accidentally drop the phone and then you're
Right.
suddenly like fumbling around to try and find the phone.
Hmm.
Not a good thing. Not a
Not
good
good
thing.
at all. Nope.
Yeah. So it's best hands free, safer, much, much safer.
Hmm.
because your phone is in a safe location and you're in a safe location. Yeah, one of Nate's fishes has its tail outside the barrier. Well, two of his fishes do, actually. The other one's kind of underneath the one thing there, but his boil. Let's see, 3 sharks, 1 dolphin, 1 whale, and anglerfish.
Where's the angler?
Angler is right next to the 1 shark.
Oh, Joey. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Joel.
Joel. Yeah. I didn't see it right.
I actually named that after my step-grandfather.
Oh, okay.
Because we were also thinking of like Jules and things like that at the same time, and then I was like, first thought that came to my mind was Joel, because he's kind of like the Jewel of the family who always somehow comes up with a logical thing to solve the situation.
Right on. Well, we're kind of low on meat, so I'll take. Why is it getting dark already?
It looks like it's just one of those days. It's got kind of a red haze, and it
Yeah.
seems all kind of cloudy, like, and foggy. Just very, very thick fog.
It's like super dark.
Yeah.
Highly
Kind of
unusual.
makes me think of the day that the dinos went extinct, actually. Well, probably not the specific day, because I know it would still take time after the initial impact for everything to like come together. But it like created over the planet, from what the scientists say, it created over the planet
A nuclear winter type.
soot
Yeah.
and ash along with cloud that literally made a layer of cloud that was so thick that nuclear winter kind of thing.
Yep. Whoa. Hello. It's not what I wanted to do.
The only difference is it was a winter that came out of nowhere and lasted for much longer than expected. And started an ice age, a mini ice age.
Mm-hmm.
Which the weird, scary, odd thing is with Mother Nature and the universe and things like that. Anything of that sort could happen at any time, and there would be absolutely nothing that we can do.
Yeah, we can't stop an asteroid.
We could certainly try, but I don't think we've got the massive tech that the movies always suddenly magically have.
Yeah. The movies make
We've
it look
definitely got
easy.
tech, but not the amount of tech that we would need for something like that, and the speed with which it would have to be done. Because at normal space flight speeds of the fastest is essentially breaking orbit. It's the fastest possible speed that we're able to, like, essentially get from a rocket. And it probably wouldn't make it to an asteroid or a meteor or a comet
In time.
within a reasonable amount of time before it would be too close to us for it to have null effect on destroying it, but more of an effect on just causing it to spread out. So even if it did do it, you know, we would need much faster transport systems, ion drives, stuff like that, to propel whatever would be attempted to. That's right, free water from each guy.
Oh, free water?
You know,
Nice.
free water. So I was right that it was just a very dark, super thick, cloudy day. And the rain finally started to prove that painfully. But it's like good to think that we would have that level of tech and ability. And just as the rain starts, the clouds start clearing. Very unique rainstorm. And from what I hear, China has a new jet, a new passenger jet.
Oh, yeah?
Flying from one end of China to the other at supersonic speeds. It's extremely efficient. From what I hear. It looks awesome. It looks futuristic and space age. Which is really cool.
Right on.
I probably should add to the meat hunt. And yes, is what do I want to do the meat hunt with? I have a lot of choices for doing the meat hunt. Okay, let's check the timing on the other thing that's important. 10 minutes. 9 minutes. So 10 minutes. Well, that was like turning off the light bulb. The late shifting game just kind of did one of those on-off like light moments.
Oh, did it?
Okay, here's the data amount for that young click. I can just see someone in video pressing a button for the visual change.
Actually, I didn't notice because I was engaged with a couple of brontosauruses.
Yeah, where you are too, it might have been different lighting where you are. Because it's still doing the rain thing, and the clouds have like formed. I thought it was clearing it. This is a confused day in game indeed.
Yeah.
It's like dark fog, thick, starts rain, looking like it's clearing, but I guess the rain was happening as it was forming together, maybe. And the fog covered up the fact of the cloud. Of course, mice and keyboards are nice, but this one is just a little bit too lightweight, because sometimes I let go of it and it like looks up or looks down or goes some other direction.
Oh.
Yeah. I should have bought the one that had the special weight.
Oh, your mouse?
Yeah. Because they had another one that was just a few tiers up from this one.
Mm-hmm.
It had
And it was adjustable. Yeah.
That you could add to it. So this is pretty much like that chassis, or chassis, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't have the accessibility for interchanging the weight sets that the other had. Yeah, this is the Iron Claw.
Oh. I've got a Logitech myself.
I have a Logitech as well. The G203 over on the other computer.
Mm-hmm.
I should have possibly bought the G503, but at the time, I could only afford a $25 mouse as opposed to a $75 mouse.
Right, right.
So I had to go with the 203 for the time being. Because I was also buying speakers, a keyboard, and that other headset that I had that broke way before my Razer headset broke.
Mm.
But I will probably at some point, if I can get the finances in order, which I'm doing the best I can on that.
Yeah, I've got a G502 Hero.
Ah, nice.
I'm really happy with it. I wouldn't like it if I were left-handed, but
Yeah,
but I'm
that is
not.
one thing I noticed with certain mice. They are definitely like my Iron Claw is definitely right hand oriented
Yeah.
as well. There are certain mice that are unfortunately like that.
Like my
But
dad
no,
would, my dad would not like it because he's left-handed and he always uses left-hand mouse.
yeah, similar to my brother James, he's left-handed as well. So he's probably got one hell of a time when he's like, "Oh, I like this mouse, but it's freaking right-handed."
Right.
So he's like, got choices, but at the same time, it's like if he wants that choice, he's got to live with a pain in the ass mouse to actually work with.
Right.
Oh, it looks like Doggo has level up. How many's he got? Doggo has two
Doggo.
level up right now.
Hmm. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny. What should we level up? Wait. And we got 4 minutes. I got 4 minutes before my guy needs care.
Which means mine is probably right in that same ballpark of a minute or so.
Yep. Probably 6 minutes. I think you had 2 more minutes on yours then.
Yeah, 352. Let's see, is this the, which is this one
Oh.
is,
That's Razor.
okay, so if I could actually
Ash
get
is
it,
over here.
there we go, it finally gave a clear view there. Yep, Razor. And then we've got 4 minutes and 54 seconds. Yeah, mine was definitely behind by a teeny bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then depending on what they need, we may or may not need to take a Caretaker outside.
Yep. Don't know what they're gonna want until they want it. Huh.
Very true. It's a roll of the dice, essentially.
Yep. Cinema crops. Never leave home without one.
Yep, yeah, yep.
I don't know
I
why I
agree
got the Visa
100%.
idea. It wasn't. Was it Visa or American Express? Never leave home without it.
Was definitely one of the two of those, definitely.
Yeah. Could have been. No, Mastercard is some other thing to do
Master of
with.
the possibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, MasterCard is master of the possibilities. Health, stamina. Carry weight. I think I'll go with carry weight a little teeny bit more.
Oh, did you just get a level up?
Someone putting in the dumpster. Like so putting soap in the dumpster. 1.9k health. That's definitely good. 1.9k food too.
Caretaker's been laying eggs.
Caretaker's been laying eggs. Have we, like, bred anyone with Caretaker, or is Caretaker just doing that to be Caretaker?
He wants to go for a walk with me, so I need to take him outside.
You don't need to take him outside.
Yep. Oops. Oops.
Oh,
Ah.
got stuck in the corner here. I'll get on the other one and move the other one out of the way.
Okay, thank you. Hard to get out with the railing.
Yeah. But unfortunately, the railing needs to be there in order to create the seal for the house.
Oh, yeah. Okay, remove passenger brazier. Come on, brazier, let's go. We'll go for a walk. Come on. Come on, brazier. Are you stuck inside of Caretaker?
Did you set Brazier to follow?
Yeah. But he seems to be stuck inside of Caretaker. Okay. And then I'll set the follow distance lower. Options, no. Behavior, follow distance
5
lowest.
seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second.
Oh.
Okay, Ash wants to go on a walk with you. Okay, mine wants to go on a walk.
Okay,
too.
I got 50% in printing.
Okay. Remove
Nice.
passenger. Oop, I'm stuck inside. Okay, there we go. Now let's see, behavior, enable following.
You may have to set the distance down.
Doesn't want to walk. Disable following. Let's see. Follow distance. Oh.
I had to set mine to lowest. There you go.
And imprinting 50. And they look happy for the imprint. And then pick up baby.
All right.
Pick up salt levels 5. Excellent. Time remaining just about 5 hours.
They won't want imprinting for another 8.
Yep. So we'll probably end up having to cryopod for it
Yep.
when we exit later. We'll put the meat in the fridge.
What? What did I do?
Oh, what happened?
I hit gestation monitoring for 5 minutes. I don't know what that means.
Gestation monitoring.
Yeah, I was trying to change the temperature.
Oh, we've got the issue of Nate's thing here.
Cinema
It's
crops, yeah.
expire here very shortly.
It's got another day on it.
Okay. And he'll probably be on tomorrow, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
If he isn't, we'll definitely have to take it upon ourselves to
To hatch it, yeah.
hatch it and to get it growing.
Mm-hmm.
119. That's an excellent level on that cinema crops.
Oh, you literally just fed it right before I got here. Okay.
Yep. Double eggs. Another group of double eggs. Okay, what's going on here? It's double egg day or something?
Maybe. Oh, there's some sort of bonus I've got. Looks like a pacifier. Okay. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what's going on.
Pacifier.
Yeah.
Normally that deals with helping raise the young. Maybe you're close to where they are. Bless you.
Thank you. Excuse me.
You're good.
Thank you again. Oh.
I remember one day, not too long ago, I think it was back during the summer, I had a mega sneeze session where it was like 15 sneezes in a row.
Oh, wow.
It was scary. Because normally one or two happen sometimes, maybe 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm. But
15,
15? Yeah. You're like, when is this going to end?
yeah. I immediately, as I was sneezing my butt off, I was making my way carefully to the kitchen to get paper towel to blow the nose. as quickly as possible because I figured it was the one thing that would probably help stop the sneeze session.
Right.
The wolf just kind of had this weird look on her face,
Oh,
or his face, or yeah, her face. Thing, yeah. Because she was like doing something, and then she looked at me like, "Who? What? Don't mind me." And it's like, "Why are you still minding me?" Because I was still looking at her.
right. My drink's empty, so I'll be right back.
All right.
All right, I'm back. I had a bowl of chili and a jalapeno pepper for dinner tonight.
Ah, I had chili for lunch.
For lunch,
Yeah, I had chili for lunch.
I had a Subway meatball sandwich for lunch.
Oh, a really good choice.
Yeah, with onions and mozzarella and jalapenos in it.
Mm, that's a
Spicy and yet Italian. It was good.
very, very, very spicy Italian.
Well, the jalapenos at Subway aren't very spicy. To tell the truth, they don't get the spiciest
Ah,
jalapenos at Subway, but they're acceptable.
oh, excellent. Used up all the fertilizer.
Nice. Chainsaw needs repair badly. Okay, let's make some polymer and repair it. You can make an MRLM, Mech Rocket Launcher Module.
Interesting. Probably for the tech mech suit.
Yep. Rocket pod. A pod containing 16 swarm rockets used as ammunition for Mech Rocket Launcher Module.
16 swarm rockets, holy crap.
I can
Sounds like
finally unlock the Magmasar saddle. MDSM deployable shield module. Cryo fridge. I should probably unlock the cryo. Well, I don't need to. I don't need to unlock it. We got one.
414 Ingrams found. Instead of 404. 414. And that's the exact number of Ingram points that I have. If I want to
Tech
spend them on any.
bridge. Extendable force bridge. Sorry.
Yeah, it's an energy bridge essentially, light bridge.
Yeah. Spino salad saddle. We still haven't got a Spino. That's too bad.
It sounded like you said Spino salad.
Oh, did it?
Spino salad.
Why would you make the hazmat suit?
It's a good question. Probably to protect yourself from poison attacks.
Probably.
Would probably be more of a PvP item because enemy forces could lob poison attacks against you. Or you'd have to go into a poisonous environment, would be my guess. A toxic environment.
Heavy miner's helmet is actually better armor than the flak helmet
Wow.
to start with, but you need angler gel and stuff like that.
And angler gel probably comes from things like the angler fish that we have out there in the quad.
Unstable element. Refine element dust that is unstable. Over time, it will stabilize and become element. Takes 1,000 element dust. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Ingrams. I'm trying to decide if I want to unlock anything.
I am too, kinda. I was just yawning, so I make funny noises sometimes when I. Fabricated snipper rifle. In other words, sniper rifle. Gas mask. It's the gassiest mask of all the gas masks, man. Requires 100 Ingram points to make it.
Oh, wow.
Night vision goggles, also 100.
Grappling hook.
Rocket pod. Electric prod. Okay,
Not really useful anymore.
Mech stuff, but probably can't use it until you actually fight the boss that allows you to use mech stuff. Or I could be mistaken because it's like all the mech stuff is off on its own little section here.
Yeah, there's poison grenades, so.
Yeah, they could do a mass attack with those if they wanted to. They could have like an entire regiment of Lord knows how many people toss those things through all your windows all at once. So you'd
What's
have
a
to
gotcha?
After environment hazard suit.
It's funny. I have a
Where,
pterodon, but I don't have the pterodon settle unlocked. I should unlock that.
yeah, if you
Um,
have a pterodon, I would say any particular tame that you do have a tame of, if they have a saddle, it is logical to have the saddle for that given tame, just in
you,
case you might
you
be
think we should
located
make a beer barrel?
a beer barrel. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Then
Have
we can
fun with
get
letting our
beer.
characters get drunk with us.
Hmm.
Although theirs comes and goes much, much faster than reality.
Yeah, it does.
It's like you get drunk the night before, you feel really awesome for a few hours, go to sleep, wake up, and then feel like crap for a good number. Sometimes, not all the time. Some days you wake up and it's just like a normal, average, everyday day.
Hmm. Oh, you can make a mirror.
Yes, you can. If you wanted to do so, would be interesting. You can make a lot of things in this game that I noticed that are more cosmetic
Hmm.
in a way, but kind of make things feel more home-like. For example, if you had like a private room and you wanted a mirror and you wanted to stand in front of it, looking at all your different armor sets that you may have collected or something. Have a different visual perspective of what you're looking at instead of the first person, third person kind of thing.
Hmm.
You get another angle on the angle. It's kind of like that fireplace. It's useful, but technically not useful because you can't cook in it.
Yep.
And the only thing that you can do with it is pretty much heat and light, and that's it. So it's more of an aesthetic if you, like, say, have a mountain cabin theme that you wanted to do with a particular base, or it's just like a cabin out in the woods on a mountain. There you go. But you'd still have to have a separate cooking stove or a cook pot or
Hmm.
campfire, so you'd still have to have separate cooking. Because even though it gives you the same number of slots as a campfire for cooking, it does not let you cook, which I was like, well, isn't that a spoiler?
Right.
Because IRL, if you depend on that sort of thing to have to do, mother becomes the necessity of invention, or necessity
It
becomes the
becomes the
mother of
mother of
invention.
invention. Yeah.
And henceforth, you've got a wood burning or trash burning furnace stove, which heats the house, heats water. You've got pizza that needs reheating, but you don't have electricity or gas to be able to heat it normally, but you have said furnace. Now, normally you're just tossing crap in there, but if you arrange things neatly and you create your kind of log cabin style wood formation inside to increase the temperature, but also increase the burn time of the wood. You place a rack on top of it, place pizza pan on top of rack, place pizza on pizza pan, voila, cooked pizza in a wood burning, trash burning stove that heats the house and heats water.
Hmm.
Been there, done that, did that. Necessity becomes the mother of invention, all because I wanted fucking pizza, man.
I would have just called Domino's or something.
Well, at the time, my cell phone was a piece of crap,
Oh yeah.
and well, it didn't get good distance or range, so wasn't able to do that. But we had leftover pizza from, of course, of a place similar to Domino's, so why not reheat it in the furnace? So that's
Hmm.
exactly how I did it while I was heating the house and doing my chore for heating the house and heating the water. I was making myself lunch.
Nice.
Because I was like, well, cold pizza is fun and nice and dandy, but yeah. And it had that old world kind of pizza shop flavor to it because, of course, wood burning smoke stove kind of thing. Smoke from it kind of
Hmm.
adds its little blend. In fact, I think up in Canada was my first experience with a true kind of traditional Italian restaurant with the pizza place that we stopped at. They literally had stone hearths for their pizza making, stone platters for the pizza, and oh, it was so good. Old world flavor because of exactly how it was cooked. Very, very good stuff.
Right
Highly
on.
recommend it. If I could remember the exact name of the particular place, I would state it, but it was a while ago that we were up there visiting in Canada, so I don't remember the exact name of it.
Mm.
But it was really good. I know if I saw the shop again, I'd automatically be like, "That's it, dude, we're going in there."
I wish I could go home and to where I grew up. I mean, and get some pizza because it was truly great pizza back there on
Oh,
the east, uh, in New York area.
oh, yeah, New York. Yeah, that is definitely true. Very, very true. In fact, the New York slice pizza, where
Mm.
it's like one hell of a. I don't even know how they even have an oven big enough for some of those pizzas they make. But you get this slice of pizza that's literally like 4 or 5 pizzas in one slice,
Yeah,
and
and they use big
you
old
have
ovens and stone or wood spatulas to move them around, and it's like, oh yeah,
spatulas and stone hearth ovens and
yeah.
things like that.
It's not on a conveyor belt. It's not.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not
It's
like that.
old world style. Old world style, where it's an actual oven, where you've got a great big long pizza thingy,
Spatula thing.
a spatula specifically designed for the pizza that's nice and real long, so it can get inside there and get your
Hmm.
pizza out and stuff. Oh yeah,
Good old
yep,
days, and the cheese actually has grease in it, so there's oh yeah,
yep, yep, yep.
real
You get that.
cheese,
Yes, the real cheese, real pepperoni.
real everything. Yep.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, I miss it. I miss it.
Relatable on that for sure. But it's amazing how big some of those pizza slices are. They're like 3 or 4 pizzas in size on their own. And in the standard rule, while eating New York style pizza, you don't go at it with a fork and knife. You
Oh
hold that
nope,
thing in your hands and you eat it by hand.
that's right. You're not a New Yorker if you eat it with a fork and a knife.
Yeah, you're a little bit too good at two shoes at
There
that
was a
point.
guy who actually lost the. He was in the lead for the run for mayor of New York,
Yeah.
and he lost the race because they caught him eating pizza with a fork and a knife, and everybody said he wasn't a New Yorker then. Wasn't a
Nope,
real.
nope.
It was
He was
clear that he wasn't a
definitely
real
not a
New
New Yorker
Yorker.
at that point.
Yep.
Yep. Got to eat it with your hands. Got to get a little greasy. You know,
Yep.
you got to get in there and enjoy it the way it's supposed to be. Definitely good stuff. I love pizza. Pizza is one of my favorite meals.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people are
Baked
like,
ziti's
"Oh,
good
it's
too.
not healthy
Baked
and stuff
ziti.
like
Ooh.
that," and I'm like, well, you can make pizza healthy. Just lower the cheese amount a little bit, not too much. You got to have enough cheese, you
Hmm.
know. And your pepperoni, you have to have a decent amount of that. But if you want a little bit more healthy to it, add vegetables,
Yep.
onions, peppers, olives.
Hmm.
Turn it into a nice little salad. And then it's
uh,
all good because then you've got all the food groups in one meal: dairy, meat, grains, vegetables, all right there. And if
there
you
was this
are
one shop that
so
experimented
inclined,
when I was growing up. That would experiment with different pizza
toppings.
recipes, and they did this one where they called it was a Mexican pizza, and it was just like eating a taco. It's really
Oh
good.
yeah, And
Except
that
it was on a
probably
slice of
would
pizza.
help increase other pizza shops for imitating that
Yeah.
because I've worked in a pizza shop and our taco pizza was pretty much just taco sauce, burger,
Mhm.
spread over the pizza, and then we take the cheese and whatnot. I think it was sharp cheddar,
Mhm.
and we put that over top of that. It's your taco pizza. Super simple, easy peasy. You add once it's cooked, you of course add fresh lettuce and tomato
Mhm.
sprinkled over top of it after it's cooked.
Don't forget
Ooze.
some onions.
Oh yeah, a little bit of onion too.
Yeah.
The onion, you can actually have that cooked with it if you want to as
Right.
well. But if you wanted to go traditional taco, the salad portion isn't cooked but is cold. So putting that
Yeah.
over top of the cheese that's nicely melted and the burger on the pizza, so good.
Yep. I mean, I miss Big ZD because that was a thing. That was like if you go to a potluck, there was always at least one dish of baked ziti at the potluck. It was so good.
Yeah. I love Italian cooking.
Hmm. Italian food is really good, but it's really high carb.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's definitely one of those things. But that's the way certain breads and noodles are, and that's
Hmm.
largely one of the base items for a lot of Italian cooking is the noodles and the breads.
Yep, that's why it's high carb.
Yep.
Lots of noodles, lots of bread.
Oodles of noodles and boatloads of bread.
Mm.
Henceforth, I think that's why they refer to the breadstick platter as a boat, sometimes depending on the restaurant.
Oh, really?
Because I know at the pizza shop I worked at, that's what we refer to our breadstick bowls was boats.
Used to go to this Mexican joint where I grew up called El Coyote, and I had
El Coyote.
Yep, I had alligator there once.
Alligator.
Yep.
Interesting. That is very interesting indeed. Now let's see. The stamina on this guy, but then I think we were. I don't know what we were doing with this guy's stats.
Who's that?
Okay. Well, that actually, that would be your guy, Igor. I was looking at.
Oh, Igora. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was confused with where stats were going on that one. But
I don't
Igor's
even
got
know.
2 level ups on Igor.
Okay. You can give him whatever levels you think are good, or her. I mean, I don't really have any care about Igora other than she makes seeds, and we got all the seeds we need. So it's like, yeah.
Carry weight melee. No, maybe a tiny bit more stamina, just in case you should ever want to go out. All right. Not that it's really necessary, since they are just kind of seed makers.
Mm-hmm. Triblood has a level up. He's already got 371% melee, so let's give him a little health.
Oh, he's got good melee for a trike. That's
Yeah.
actually really good because Triblood's your trike down here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because my trike doesn't even have that good melee. My melee's 179.
Yeah.
Damn, your guy's got it going on for the attack capability, which is definitely a good thing because when you're out in the wild, you're like busy like collecting something, and this wild cat comes up next to you on your trike, and you don't have enough oomph in the melee. It's kind of like it takes forever to kill the damn thing that's trying to kill you. So it becomes more of a which one of us is going to die first.
Daisy has a level up.
I shall go out and visit Daisy then for a quick second. And I think I chased Erebus off because he hasn't been around
No.
lately.
Well, he comes and goes. I'm sure it's nothing to do with you. He's an interesting fellow, to say the least.
Yes, he is. Has a lot of really good advice. Because he's been one of the big helpers for us in general ideas of what to do and how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully we're doing it the right way. Because I know when we first get into that very first boss battle on this, we're probably going to be like, who, what, where, when, why?
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, literally. We're just going to have to hope we do it the right way. But from what folks have been telling me about things is we let our teams focus on the minions and we focus everything that we got on the boss.
Okay.
So that's what our dinos will be doing is they'll be taking care of all the minions and we'll be taking care of everything else, which is the boss.
Right.
So,
Okay, so yeah.
so hopefully that's how
Hopefully
that
we
will.
can do that soon.
Yeah, we probably will be. I know I need to get some more dinos made because I know uh, there's been two schools of thought. Is we've got 20 dinos, 10 players, or 20 dinos per each player, up to 10 players.
Well, which is it?
So I don't know if Erebus's way is correct, but Erebus was saying that each player could go in with 20 dinos. And I'm like thinking to myself, if we go in there with literally 60 dinos
Yeah.
and us three, what would us three literally be doing other than watching our dinos kill everything?
Right. I don't know. I can't imagine 60 done. I think it's got to be 20.
That's what
Um,
I'm thinking too, because it's a battle arena that you essentially enter. It's a given room
mhm.
or a given space. That room is going to only have a certain amount of room. And 20 dinos definitely sounds like a lot to have
Yeah.
in a given room. So I'm thinking, like up to 10 physical players and 20 AI players, that being the dinos,
Hmm.
for a total of 30 players in the room to fight the boss. And it sounds like a good mathematical number to me in some fashion.
Mm.
Because all good things come in threes. Well, 30 is the ultimate level of three because it's 10 power of three.
Multiplied
Hello?
by 3. Hey, Nate.
Well, multiplied by three. Hey, Nate.
Hello.
Surprise. I wasn't expecting you at this point.
Yeah, sorry. I probably won't be able to get on, but I can be in the voice call for a little bit here.
All right.
Yeah, I heard on your stream that you guys were talking about like the boss fight or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
And the
not.
difference between what you were saying that the numbers should be and the numbers that Erebus was saying, and how illogical Erebus's numbers sound in comparison to the more logical numbers that you're saying. Where we go
Yeah.
on with 20 dinos and 3 players, or a max of 10 if we had all 10 capable players, sort of thing.
Yeah, I know that it's different on phone. I don't know if it's different on Xbox, but it might be. So if Erebus is playing on phone or Xbox, it's probably different.
Okay.
And
Yeah, he
phone,
plays on. I think he plays on
he plays on,
PlayStation or something like that.
yeah, he
Well,
plays on console.
PlayStation, Xbox, I'm counting them as the same
Yeah.
thing. So
Console.
consoles.
Yeah, he's on console. And I can possibly understand something like that on console because it has enough power, but off phone, I don't think you'd even be able to have that many
I didn't know
dinos.
you had Ark for phones.
Yeah, they do. They
Yeah,
do have a
they
mobile
do.
version.
It's a lot different though. Like they don't have jerky. They cut out a lot of the game on phone,
A lot of the
but
content is not there. Yeah.
it's still a lot of the content. But I'm pretty sure you don't get like as many of the different maps, and I don't think
Hmm.
you get as many of the different like tech stuff and many of the different like higher up stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, because phones much less in memory capacity. Just because phones already like uses up 90% of its memory already for
Hmm.
all the junk.
Yeah. Yeah, but I know at least for like Steam, at least it's 10 players and 20 teams.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
and that's
the
what I was
Ark,
thinking, which is what we're well in the makings of getting our dinos
Oh, and you
for that.
also just a note that while I'm thinking about it, your cinema crops in the incubators that got about a day left, so you might want to deal with it, Nate, at some point.
oh, do they expire? Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's getting lower in its health or whatnot.
Its spoil time is 1 day, 2 hours, and 15 minutes.
alright. I'll see if I can do that tomorrow then. Just do that passively, and that can be
Because
like
we've
a
been
spare
worried
one.
about it all week because we didn't want it to die on you.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. That was just a backup. But yeah, I didn't know that they like slowly lost health in the incubator. Okay,
yeah. They don't keep forever.
gotcha. All right.
Unfortunately.
I'll just raise it up and end up putting it in a cryopod. So that way, if I do lose another cinema crops, I have a backup immediately.
Right.
Makes logical sense, and it's an excellent level too. 119 is an excellent start level.
Yeah. We should definitely breed some more of those so we can all have some backups. I already have I'd have two backups because that one in the incubator, and then we have one of the other females that we have. So we have two backups right now.
And I have a female on me right now because I got Spook on my back, and then we've got Cinema Corrupts, level 94, who's up here on the upper floor.
Yeah,
I
that's
forget.
the other backup. So
Teeny
Yep, the
Weeny
other
is
backup. So I've just pretty much been adding to her stamina.
I think Teeny Weeny's a male,
mm,
which is mine.
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Let
yeah,
me see.
Teeny right there.
Yeah, we could probably breed some
Yep.
more once they're ready to mate. Yeah, but yeah, the boss battle is definitely the saddles are very costly.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's also the other thing is the cost of the saddles to give to our 20 teams to give them a little extra armor while they're in the
Right.
fight.
yeah,
Um,
it gives them way more armor than
are we
having this.
are we planning on doing primitive saddles or upgrading the saddles?
I already have a Ascendant saddle blueprint,
Okay.
so it's either in my locker and I have a specific folder
It's
that you guys can go through,
I
or
saw
it's
it
in the
myself.
smithy.
I think it's in the smithy. I
Yeah,
think, but down here in smithy.
Now that's just for the T-Rexes, right? Or is it
yeah.
also
The Yudi and the
Ascendant
pig is
Rex
already
saddle.
done.
okay?
I already have the Yudi and the pig done. So those are both already Ascendant saddles, the Yudi and the pig.
That's a lot of freaking hide.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the hide.
here's how it
So
starts at 25 armor, with it being 122 armor. That's like triple the armor defense of a
yeah,
standard
it's
primitive.
it's 5 times the amount of
Yep.
armor that a primitive would get. So yeah, I have all the fiber already. I just need the
Okay,
hide,
so
which is the
20.
biggest thing.
I thought it was 25, but 20 makes sense.
Yeah.
5
I
by
think
20.
I think it's you can upgrade it if you have your points in crafting skill, which I was gonna do, except I looked at the cost of hide and we can't store it all. So
Yeah.
because I ended up filling 3 of our vaults just full with all the extra spaces filled with hide, and that could make 3 saddles.
Oh wow,
So
that's ridiculous.
yeah, I killed alpha creatures, I killed Rexes, Brontos. I'm definitely the Bronto killer now because I think I killed
Right.
like 20 Brontos.
And that was
I've killed
also
at
one of the
least that
reasons
many
why
on
the upper oil had to be put in because there was so much meat that was coming from
Spellbound.
all that at the same time.
Yeah.
because
That's why we have the other grill.
oh
Oh yeah, that's
I grabbed the middle level fire wyvern, and it turned out to be a female.
that's good. Yeah,
And I
fire
grabbed the high
wyvern
level
can.
fire wyvern.
I know it's not a boss battle creature, but we've got a
Yeah,
male and a female, a high level male and a female, so we can breed them and make another one if we need.
all right, that's good. Yeah, the
Just
boss battle. Yeah, all we need left is probably the hide and the rest of the Rexes to be raised up. Are they
now,
all
I
raised up?
grabbed a bunch of hide earlier and put it in the. I thought I put it in the raw materials, raw resource bin, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's not anywhere near enough.
Yeah. If you look in all the Rex saddle folders, you'll see all the fiber that
Yeah.
that we'll need.
Yeah,
So
tons of fiber needed. He's got like Rick's saddle 2 and the one
I can't
big.
believe it's 9,000 hide per saddle.
yeah, I have 3 of them made already, so I already had 27,000 hide.
Wow.
And each one stores in 200, so it's 27 stacks times 5. So that's around like 200 slots, I think. No, it's around 150 slots worth of space
That's
just
nuts.
filled with hide. Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
ended, I
wow.
ended up
How can
and
you
with all the
even
fiber.
can you even are there even that many slots in the smithy?
Uh, you have to craft them one at a time in the smithy.
Yeah.
There's
But
there's
just
there's
enough
just
to
enough
make one at
spots.
a time.
Just enough.
I think there was 4 extra spots in the smithy per
Oh,
one saddle you craft.
yikes.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
so close in the mathematics of that.
yeah. Before I got any of the materials, I definitely calculated it all and made sure that the smithy can actually hold it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just sad that I lost half the resources on the first saddle because I made it into a blueprint. But it's probably worth it because, yeah, we don't have to. It's probably. I think it
You don't
costs
have
more
to
to
do all of
own.
the extra because it costs even more leveling it up from tier to tier to tier.
I'm
Yeah,
actually
Instead,
well,
once you
I'm
get it
actually
to the
thinking that
final
we're
tier,
probably going to be
it
over
actually
prepared
costs
for the
less
first battle.
than creating it from
oh
scratch.
yeah, yeah. Also, this boss has relatively low health, which is 350,000 health, and that may sound like a lot, but
350,000?
it's
Yikes.
low compared to other bosses. Just letting you know, that is extremely low.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Yeah. Um, but
Extreme.
it spawns in lots of enemies. But like
Yeah.
it spawns all the market
Minions.
enemies.
Yeah.
So our shotguns are ascendant shotguns when we get Von his as well. You guys will be just constantly shooting it with the shotguns because I won't be able to because I'll be on the UD and I need to do the yell. But you guys will be probably shooting it because the shotguns actually do a considerable amount of damage to it.
I need to
So
finish upgrading my shotgun. I'm only purple.
Yeah,
oh
I
whoa
just got mine to purple.
Yeah,
So I
journeyman.
need to do more, but I didn't think there's enough material to do another tier, so I was waiting until
yeah I would
we get more material before I advance it to Mastercraft, and then after Mastercraft is Ascendant. So.
Yeah.
yeah what I would recommend if for doing it is how I did mine was I got all the other materials except for polymer and then I just circled the polymer lakes like 3 times, went back and I could do 1 level up and then went back and did the polymer
Ah,
lakes again.
Mm.
so for the polymer part, which is also an extreme demand on the resource list, you
Mhm.
use the synthetic polymer or the
Organic.
organic
Oh
polymer.
yeah. Yeah, without
Like,
the organic polymer, it would take so long if you did normal polymer.
yeah, because you also have to stand there and let the machine make it,
Yep.
as well
Yeah.
as collect
Well,
all of the obsidian to go for the
yeah,
makeup.
it takes thousands of polymers, so it would take like
way
like
too long
it would
doing
take
it the other way.
it would take like the same amount of hide that I take saddles to get the obsidian, which is just absurd. So
Let's
yeah.
check the salt timer. Okay, we're on 2 salts, so we've got half an hour.
What are you
45
preserving?
minutes.
Are you doing milk?
Milk, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing milk for the wyverns.
Gotcha. Yeah. See, I haven't been able to play for a while, unfortunately, but yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
should.
noticed you were unable to do anything during the week, which is okay. You have studies that you're doing, so.
Yeah, I mean, I was technically, but I was doing some other things over the week here, because
Also understandable, you know.
I was me personally taking a break from Ark because I was doing it a lot, especially last weekend, because you
Yeah.
know the hide grind.
Right.
I probably used up like 200 bullets and 100 shotgun bullets just getting that hide because I ended up trying to kill Rexes because they give a bunch of hide too.
Mm.
So yeah,
Well, it takes a super powerful tame like a Rex to go eating Rexes and other things, so have a Rex eat Rexes.
yeah, the Rexes, the carnivores don't actually gather that much hide, unfortunately.
Uh, we need to
Compared
find
to
a Spino.
compared to what we need, they
Spinos
get
are
like
pretty good at that, though.
yeah. Definitely the best way to do it is chainsaw. I need to make 2 more of those so that you guys could also do it if you need to. Because
Because I
yeah,
remember Treyu, my Spino Treyu on the island, he was collecting hide as well as meat in droves.
yeah, I
Till I
can
got
usually
killed by being an idiot by going to Carnivore Island and trying to have him be the master in one freaking swoop.
yeah, I can usually get like 700, 800 hide per
Mhm.
dino with the chainsaw. So that's pretty good. But it's just so many, so many materials there. It's just absurd.
And then keeping the chainsaw repaired, too. That's also an important thing.
Yeah, I didn't actually run into too many repairs. It just takes a really long time to kill the Brontos because they
Well,
have
that's
a
if you're
really
killing
low
it
health.
with the chainsaw. I
Well,
would just.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm shooting with the rifle, so. But
Oh,
for a
shooting with
time I
the
didn't want to waste bullets, so I was using the sword, and it's just yeah.
Ascendant rifle or ascendant sword should kill a Bronto pretty quick.
Yeah, they kill it in like 30 seconds, but it's also just dealing because bugs eat it, like Rexes eat it, so I can't get the hide
Oh,
usually.
you'd have to make sure the area is clear before you go after the big thing you want then.
Yeah, which is
Kill off the
annoying
things that'll
because
eat the thing that you're essentially going after as your master item.
yeah, it's kind of annoying though because Rexes automatically target Brontos, so they're all like together in there. And then when I'm killing them with the sword harvests in one hit. So I accidentally swing one too
That
many
is
times and got harvested. So
that is
yeah.
true. So you'd have to be very careful that with that last hit, you'd have to switch to the chainsaw in order to get all the hide that you're wanting.
Well, the chainsaw takes like 30 seconds to chainsaw it down. Well, not 30 seconds. It probably takes 10 seconds. So you can just leave it there for a little bit if you get it dead. But yeah, it's tough. Little. Well, it's not tough. It's just time consuming. Is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, what is this that's over here? We've got a visitor to our base here.
Really?
Yeah, we've got a creature that is trapped here.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy. The official servers are about to have Lost Island transfers, meaning everybody will have cinema cropses and monkeys on all maps now
Oh,
on
really?
official. Yeah,
Oh,
they're opening it on March 18th, so that's gonna be chaos. So that's for official servers. So yeah,
well, unofficial, we've had the ability already, so ha ha.
yeah. But it's on official. It's gonna be crazy because currently
They
none
don't
of
have the
like the
ability to
other
do that.
maps are set up for being able to have cinema cropses in
No,
them.
wild female Dimorphodon. Are Dimorphodons any good to have tamed?
Oh, they do a ton of damage. So if you have a bunch of them all at once, then they can just obliterate even like Rexes and stuff.
How do you properly tame a Dimorphodon? Because we've got
They're
one stuck right here in my camera view next to the crafted
they're
item vault.
they're just a meat eater. They knock out tame,
Knockout
eater.
tame.
Yeah.
Meat eater knockout tame.
Yeah, they don't take much meat to tame, but they have decently high torpor. So it's high torpor
Decently hard
for
height.
well, it's high torpor for
Let's
like if you're trying to use a bow, but if you're using your guns, it should just take one regular trank dart. You don't need to do like
one regular trank dart. You're
a
correct.
What are we taming?
Vaughn apparently is taming a Dimorphodon.
Oh,
I'm
Dimorphodon.
trying to, but things are like not cooperating with allowing me to access the inventory of the Dimorphodon. Okay, there we go. Now it's tamed.
Oh, hey, Nate.
Hello.
Yeah, I was stuck in the corner here, so I was like, well, there's two choices. Move this little guy over here, and then tame this thing.
Yeah, how many levels does Siona have? 12, not bad. Yeah, I've started to put Siona's levels into weight because she already has 2,600 stam.
Oh,
So,
damn, that's really good stamina for...
yeah, she's already 195 on a level, so...
Oh, you're
super
starting to get up there, so that'll take you a while to get more points on stuff now.
good. Yeah.
Just because the high level, the points get, like, way out of control.
Yeah, I might just keep her in a cryopod when I'm not out so she can gain levels faster.
Makes sense. That's why I've got Vorik put away, because he's so high level right now.
Jack,
It
where you
gives me
going?
extra points.
Pelican Lake.
Ah, gotcha. Are you trying to upgrade your shotgun?
Yes.
Yeah, I would actually recommend bringing a Manamagar, actually. They're extremely good at harvesting organic polymer for some reason.
Oh,
I
are
don't know
they?
why. Yeah, I don't know why, but they're really good at it. Here, I'll come back with my Manamagar. You can go out.
Follow
Yeah, I can
me.
play for a little bit here. Alright.
There aren't many penguins left.
There's 3 lakes, so
Oh,
and
okay.
they have a they don't there's not that many penguins spawning, but they respawn really quickly. So they usually spawn 12 per lake is probably the amount I would say. Actually, I need to get my scope on so I can actually see them. All right. Hey, it's a woolly rhino.
Yep, there's a couple of them.
Bro. Yeah. Where's the penguins at? They spawn in clusters. So you won't just see one on their own. Alright, none of them are here at this lake
Yeah,
right now.
I killed them all.
Alright, well here, do you wanna come on a ride to the other lakes?
Sure, sure. Hold on.
Alright, I can show you where they're at, and then, yeah.
Wish I could go third person. It's easier to see where you are.
Yeah, here, I'm going like over to where the Wyvern Trench is, really,
Okay.
kinda. So there's a lake, so you know the river that dumps into the Wyvern Trench, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that river comes from a lake up here. So, here it is. Yeah. So this is the first one that I found. Anyway,
There's a man in
yeah.
the car. There's a aggroing on us.
Oh, this guy's annoying. Alright, 1 second. Let me just gain some stamina. Oh, now wolves, really? Fine.
I
I'm just
thought
gonna
I
leave.
turned
Oh,
full.
I'm gonna. I don't know. Okay, you know what? Die. No. You guys don't get to live. Alright, Manamagar's gone.
He's still
Oh,
red.
whoops. Oh, Sienna. No, I dropped Sienna by accident. Stop. Sienna, please. I hit R by accident. I forgot
Oh.
to drop them. Yeah. Oh my god, go away. This guy's so annoying. Ugh. Not fine. You wanna go? I'm stronger. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, I want to ice breath you. What the heck? There we go. That's some nice damage. Oh, we need to get out of that. Why is
Something
everything...
broke.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what that was. It
Some
might have
kind
been
of
on me.
debuff.
Oh, yeah. That's the Margamasaurus debuff. It basically makes your armor worth nothing. It's
Oh.
actually pretty powerful.
Oh, so in other words, you just be imitating playing a COD game.
Alright, let's just go like that. Oh, I forgot to bring med brews. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, child. I'll get him a second. Not a stam. Alright. Yeah, apparently, for some reason, the children usually have more health than the parents, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Alright. Yeah, but then there's one other spot. It's actually really hidden the other spot, though. It's like in the middle of nowhere.
Oops, I actually accidentally got off.
Is there
I'm
any
back
more
on.
groups? It's usually, yeah. Unfortunately, this area, wolves usually kill penguins sometimes.
Hmm.
There's one in the water there, but he's gonna be annoying to try to kill. It's only one. So, guess he gets to live. Across the water? No. Okay, it looks like this one's low too. Alright, well the third place is actually decently... It's kind of hidden, but it gives a lot of penguins. So...
Oh, I see you're crossing the Wyvern Trench.
Yeah. Cross the
Okay.
Wyvern Trench, and you basically, if you look on your map, it's like at the corner of that little outcropping of the
Oops,
snow.
I whistled. You.
Well, there's nothing here to whistle,
Yeah.
so...
Thankfully, it didn't happen in the base, and then I ended up having to perk stuff for the next half hour.
Yep.
Yeah, I kept whistling, and it was pretty bad for Vaughn, so I ended up unbinding my J key entirely. Yeah, but this is the third place here,
Okay.
so it's like, it's just this is the only, like, small lake in the... This is the only small lake in the Frost Zone that has penguins. So, it's just those two lakes in this area. These are the only places with penguins. So yeah. But yeah, this is the other one. Yeah, there's also a very good fishing spot. There's lots of fish here. So if you ever need to go fishing, this is a small area where fish can't go anywhere, and there's a lot of them. Where's this river lead is the question. I haven't actually been down here. Does it actually go anywhere? I don't think it does.
We should put a chair in a spot like that, and like have a
Yep.
marker pole next to the chair so that we know where to find it.
And you can go fishing.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a T-Rex here. Wow.
You gonna kill it? Or...
No, I'll leave it be. I don't have a chainsaw on me right now, so... Oh, here's the penguins.
I keep hitting tab key to try and open the inventory, and it's not Subnautica.
Oh, you can... I actually have my tab key being my inventory.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then you'd
If
be
you,
right.
if you go into your keybinds, you can switch all your keys up to what you want. So yeah, I actually have my tab key being my inventory.
You know, if we had RGB lighting that we could do on the greenhouse window platforms, we could like turn this into a disco dance floor.
Yep. What are you killing?
A cat tried to attack me. Alright, well I'm about to die because I didn't put any
Here,
protection. I
let
don't
me
have.
let me teleport us back.
Here, let me just kill these penguins here, and then yeah.
Okay.
Come on, penguin, just die. Is it dead? It is. Okay.
Are we ready?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
And just in time for the nighttime music from the orchestra.
Yeah, the nighttime and the frost zone makes it way more deadly.
Yeah, because it becomes super frost zone.
Yeah,
I'm
even
gonna
with
I'm gonna take the
Medbirds,
organic polymer and let you
Yeah.
deal with the meats.
Yeah, because even with the fursuit on, you can still get killed when it becomes night in the Arctic region. So it's like when it becomes night, you gotta find a fire or get yourself indoors somewhere when you're in Arctic area.
Hey, I've got a yellow pump action mastercraft.
Oh, congratulations.
And holy cow, I need 600 more polymer than I already have. Wow. Okay, that organic polymer is gonna go to waste.
How much is there?
20, 40, 60, 80, 102.
Because my shotgun needs to go from purple to yellow. But I need to put mine in to see exactly how much more would be needed for the materials.
Yeah, I need to get some Medbirds. But yeah, Jack, all those penguins.
195 metal.
Yeah, Jack, all those penguins are probably already
346.
respawned. All of them.
Really?
Yeah, they respawn like stupidly fast. They're probably already respawned.
I don't know if we'd have enough cementing paste for me to do mine.
Yeah, I think we're low on cementing paste.
Yeah, I think we're out from the looks of it.
Oh, are we
There's
out?
no cementing paste in the fabricator.
Okay, I'll see if I can go grab some real quick then.
You've got a... Oh, that was mine. Never mind.
I needed like 320 something cementing paste, and I think we've only got like 100 something.
How much do we have?
Only 100. It's nothing. So.
Yeah.
120 something in the lower smithy downstairs.
Yeah, I definitely do need to do cementing paste runs more often. Ooh, there's an Alpha Carno here. That's an easy level. If one of you guys wants to take it on. It
320
only
more
has
polymer, 346 more cementing paste, and 195 metal.
Well, we got tons of metal, so get the metal you need. In the locker. And I think Nate is getting cementing paste and...
yeah. First beaver dam down. Thank you very much. Oh, that's what's coming at me. An Alpha Raptor and a Carno.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I found an Alpha Raptor and an Alpha Carno over here. If you guys want levels, though. Yeah, they're pretty easy levels, especially the Alpha Carno I found. It's only level 11, so it only has 7,000 health. So yeah.
Not too worried about it.
Yeah, I definitely see why they nerfed Manamagars though, because even in their current form, they're pretty crazy dinos.
if you want to secretly skip some of those buffs, create a single-player style session, but make sure it's on a non-dedicated one. Take one of your mana magars from here that you don't mind going over to the other one. Maximize their level over there, and they will be OP for sure. Then you take them after that to wherever you want after the max level, and they'll kill anything and everything.
Yeah. They nerfed the mana guards so hard. They used to be able to jump like across the entire map.
Because my mana guard that I took from here over to my single-player non-dedicated session, he's OP as heck. He's got like 400 something melee and stuff like that. If I let him loose, he'll literally kill everything on the island. I would never have to worry about anything ever coming after me, ever. Because he would just bounce all over the place going freaking nuts. Everything on the island would be dead. Just a matter of time. It would be Mana Magar. Would be like...
Yeah.
Super OP. And all because it gave me 16 extra levels. And it's still got more levels. It's still leveling.
Oh, did you give it like the Explorer notes or whatever?
I stopped at one Explorer node, but I think that was with Argentina Explorer node.
Oh, how's he getting so many levels then? Did you like do a setting or something?
I just did whatever recommended settings were set for single player. The only difference is I'm on a non-dedicated session that's like this, but single player in a way. Because it uses single player rules too. So I've got the best of all freaking Ark worlds. And to boot, it's on maximum difficulty. So I am not cheating in any way, shape, or form. So my OP creatures are like actually fighting things that are OP themselves. Because excellent example is my Moss Chops is like level 100 plus. Similar with my Parasaur and the other tame that I tamed there, specifically a Listersaur, Parasaur, and a Moss Chops, and they're all 100 plus in their levels.
Yeah, that's the usual setting for all servers, is to have really high levels.
Yeah, really high levels if you have them set to max difficulty. Because you have to have it set to max difficulty, and you have to have one other setting set that allows them all to be 150 or so for their max level.
Oh, I think I already
In the
got this one.
wild, that is. Once you tame them, you can get them to go beyond their max level for, or their max level for the wild level.
Oh shoot, that's not good. Mana Magar, please.
But since this section here is quite literally practically an identical duplicate to what I'm doing over there, I'm able to transfer stuff back if I need it. But what I want to do to prevent the possibility of breaking the XP bar again is make sure they're max level before I bring them over to another section. That way it doesn't cause their XP bar to break.
Right.
Gotcha.
Because once that happens, you'll have like 14 million XP points to get a single level, and you'll have like something that's level 90 something, and you'll never get that thing to level after it gets broken. Unless you do a mind wipe. And doing a dino mind wipe, needless to say, is extremely expensive. If you think a regular mind wipe is expensive, a dino mind wipe will cost you an arm and a leg and several cousins.
Oh, yeah.
How do you do a dino?
You have to do extremely special stuff. You have to have all those crystals and stuff of differing color.
Hmm.
And,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah,
That's
the
that's
dino
only on,
mind
like-
wipe is more expensive than a normal a normal mind wipe, if you ask me, because of all the crystals that you have to have.
Yeah, that's not on this map though, I don't think.
No, it's not. You
Yeah, I
also
think
have to go to a specific map in order to get it.
Yeah. That's very map specific.
Yes,
That's
it is. It's
Is
very
it
map specific.
is it Genesis or is it Aberration that's map specific
Uh,
on?
it's definitely one of those, from what I read in the wiki.
Okay, I think it's probably Genesis because that's the one
Yeah,
that
I think it was a Genesis map.
that makes sense. Yeah, Genesis is a lot different than other stuff. Like on one of the Genesis things, you start with the tech suit, so it's a
Oh,
lot.
wow.
It's a lot. It's well, there's stuff above tech and all that stuff, so it's a lot different.
Damn, if there's stuff above tech on Genesis, holy crap, that place is
Well,
probably hell if you're not ready for it.
it's kind of a different style. It's not a normal map, basically.
Uh,
Yeah, because like I said, there's space. There's
oh,
like
yeah, the space whales and
it's
stuff like that.
I think it's Genesis 2 which you start with tech suit. Genesis 1 you don't, but yeah. Because Genesis 1 is actually a simulation. So Genesis 2 is when you actually enter the real life and not, yeah, the
Now,
simulation.
the space whale, are they actually out in space? Do you actually have to somehow get into space in order to get a space movie?
Yes, they are in space. Yeah, it's not a great place out there because there's no ozone layer and there's like yeah, it's not a great place out there.
No oxygen, so you probably have to, like, pay attention to stuff like that, otherwise death.
Yeah, I think it's like because you're on a spaceship, right, on Genesis 2.
Uh,
And so it's like there's a small part of the spaceship there you can go into like a little space chamber or something. And it has moon rocks and stuff. That's where you get the special rocks that you needed to feed the Magmasaurus.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah. That's why they were so difficult before this map. So yeah. This map makes them extremely easy. If normally they're way harder than than just feeding sulfur.
so it's definitely a blessing that the community decided to make this map. Whomever out there in the community decided to make it, and then the devs came along and were like, "Hey, we want to use it."
Yeah,
Which is
well,
not.
it wasn't originally the sulfur thing because that's a dev thing. Because so they originally had the special rocks on this map, which didn't really make sense because they were originally in space. So yeah.
So the devs probably were like, "Well, those rocks don't fit with this environment, so we should just make it so that the sulfur becomes that the other thing isn't required."
Yeah. I mean, on Genesis, it still requires the rocks.
Yeah, because there you can get it
Yeah.
in the environment in order to feed it. Whereas here, it wouldn't make logical sense because there's no real space.
I got you some more
in the
polymer.
environment.
Yeah, I got a bunch of cementing paste for whoever needed it.
That would be me for my gun to go up to the next tier.
Yeah.
We got a Yeti lungs, uterus, whatever.
Yeah.
Uranus's lungs.
I just killed a Uranus, so we got 3 lungs actually.
Alright. Yeah, I think after I deliver the cementing
Okay,
paste,
so
I'm
we've
probably
got
gonna
that
get off here.
All right.
So yeah. Because I wasn't originally planning to get on here, but sure.
Well, thank you for stopping in for a short bit.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, so 300 more polymer and 346 cementing paste.
Oof.
So I need just a tiny bit more polymer.
How much more?
I think it said 300. Let me look again here. Yeah, or
200.
200 more
And you
polymer.
need 300 more, 346 cementing paste. So
Yeah.
200 is like 10 penguin. Is more than 10 penguins or so on a uh, Manamagar. I can't go out into the frost zone again until I heal up.
Oh, if you need to heal, hop on one of the snow owls and just right-click, and it should help a little bit.
Okay.
If your snow owl needs food, they eat meat. And that'll help get your HP back up. And I do have an Arctic outfit in my locker, but it's extremely low tier. It's not even ascendant. It's just the default.
Yeah, primitive.
So if you would borrow it, be extremely careful
Okay.
because there's like almost no defense in it other than from the cold.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh, I gathered some organic polymer too.
Oh, did you?
While I was out. Yeah. I ended up killing some ducks. Like, yeah. Because
Oh, yeah,
there's
those
a...
duck-like things also have a little bit of that too.
Yeah, they give the same amount as a penguin, but they're a lot rarer than penguins.
Yeah, not as many of those duck-like things walk around or fly around.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
Yeah.
penguins, they'll be like in 15 or 20 in a pack at a time, and you can like literally go to town on a good number.
Yeah. Alright, this should get your shotgun up here. That should be enough smudging paste.
$172.
Oh, that's definitely enough cementing paste. Holy sh!
Wow, that's a lot
3
of cement.
rows, almost.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Alright.
only need 172 polymer.
Yeah, I mean, here, Jack, how much does yours need to upgrade to the final stage?
To the final stage.
Yeah.
Let's see. Uh, I need 49 more metal and 451 polymer.
Alright, that's not bad. Yeah, okay, I'll go get the polymer, and then you could probably transfer some metal over there. Because I'll gather probably enough polymer to do yours and Vaughn's. So.
Okay.
And having mine at least up to Mastercraft until we can get more stuff would not be a bad thing at all. Definitely be awesome and look cool.
Yeah, tomorrow I can probably just go while you guys are not. Vaughn, is it okay if you're not here tomorrow? If I got yours up to Ascendant?
If you're able to do it, I don't mind.
Alright. Yeah,
I don't
just
know
don't
if
want to
it shows in the inventory when
Yeah,
I'm not on or whatnot, because I don't know if things on the tool belt show up.
Yeah.
So I could always just
they
leave
do.
it
They
in
do.
the
No.
normal
Yeah,
section.
the things on the tool belt do show up, so you'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Your armor, though, I don't think shows up. So, yeah.
Yeah,
If it
because
was
that's
the
actually
armor.
physically worn and not part of the tool belt section. That's actually part of the wardrobe, as I would
Yeah.
call it. Because like wardrobe would be the upper section, and then the tool belt, of course, in the inventory, but also down on the bottom bar, the hot bar, or tool belt, as I like to call it.
Yeah. Well, okay. Did I sell
And all of my armor is ascendant, so that section is definitely already good, because the armor is like not too expensive to actually do.
Yeah, the helmet's cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, the helmet's super
Jack,
cheap.
yours is all Ascendant too, right?
Yes.
Your armor? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I got mine to Ascendant a little bit ago, but I definitely need some repairing because of you know,
Yeah.
T-Rex fights.
Yeah, all the deaths and everything, your armor's been slowly whittled down.
Yeah, it's gonna take it's gonna take the same amount of hide worth of a saddle to fix all my armor.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
Well, if it all breaks, yeah. But,
Yeah.
yeah. Which
you
it
must
probably
have
will by the
some
end of it.
OP armor.
Yeah.
I like to keep it maintained. Like I
Yeah,
don't like to
similar.
let it get to the broken point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
My armors, all of them are around half, except for my chest piece, which
Oh,
is
you definitely need to repair yours then.
yeah. My chest piece is way low down.
Because I think the furthest I let my armor go down is a quarter.
Yeah,
I
my chest
usually keep
piece.
mine a quarter and up for its repair state.
Oh, what the heck? That's weird. So all my other armor has like 800 durability, 800, like 900, and my pants have 1,300. But my chest plate only has 500 durability.
Huh.
Yeah, and it's only at 48 right now, so it's like super low.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it makes sense why it's super low because that's the main thing that gets hit. And I think I've had that chest piece since I fought like a Giga. So yeah. That chest piece, yeah, I've had that chest piece since I fought a Giga, so that thing's withstood a Giga.
Yeah,
From
breaking
breaking
with
at
the
least.
Gigas, that's definitely awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. It still has the durability drained from that battle. Because I think I killed a Giga too. Yeah. I think I killed a Giga as well. Actually, no, I didn't kill a Giga because I had 80k health, but I killed I killed an Alpha Carno, yeah, because I had 40k.
We tried to
Speaking of
take on
The
the
Gigas is
ultimate
what,
brontosaurus thing,
80?
whatever it's called, but we couldn't tame it. It wouldn't. The torpidity
Oh,
wouldn't go up.
yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, that great big thing that's supposed to be like a bus
Yeah.
that I think you mentioned, Nate, that's supposed to be like a bus for the big tribes, but it didn't seem that there was a way to even tame it because it wouldn't
Uh,
take any torpidity.
what are you guys talking? I don't know what you guys are
The
talking about.
great big dino that's kind of like a Bronto, but it's like twice the size and has these spikes or
Oh, the
plates on it.
Titan, the
Yeah, the
Titanosaur.
Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of like the rock elemental. You have to shoot it with like rockets or cannonballs.
Oh,
Oh,
I had a
okay.
feeling it would be something like that. You have to, yeah, mass
Yeah.
destruction against it in order to get it to knock out.
Unfortunately, it's not as easy to trap as a rock element.
Yeah, because
And
it's so big. You literally have to have a stadium to trap it.
well, and the other problem is its tail, because you know the tail swoop on Brontos is just
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
large, and the Titan is basically just that but magnified. So
Right.
And when a
yeah,
Bronto swings that tail at you, you literally fly for yards
yeah,
sometimes when you get hit by that tail of theirs.
yeah. And the worst part about it is it's a temporary tame.
Oh,
So
that's lame.
Oh, it's only temporary? Damn.
it's 24 hours. All that work for 24. I think there is a setting that you can do on like so there might be a setting if you guys wanna, because
Oh,
ours is a private server, so
Right.
if we wanna ever do that, definitely turn that setting on. But it
yeah,
makes
that's
sense
the, that's
for
in that one class. That's it, the Titan class. Yeah. So
yeah
in order to do that, you
For
have to click
PvP
that one.
settings. For PvP settings, it's definitely super. Well, it was extremely OP. Now it's not as much, but yeah. Well, when it was just the island, that was the most OP creature. So, because when the first map came out and it was just the island, like everything got nerfed a bunch, including the Titan. And the Titan had like 80,000 health, and it had that massive tail swing that could hit people through buildings. It
Hmm.
was just so having it permanently would not be like fair. So they
Yeah.
made it only last 24 hours. But now that they've nerfed it and that there's so many other better creatures, it's not really necessary to have that.
And they're also great as buses too, because you can carry a lot of people on board those things.
Yeah, I would definitely say um Quetzals are better for like just transporting many people because they're a plane versus a bus basically.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
And it's easier to defend a plane at high altitude than it is something that's on the ground that can easily be taken out by a armada of ground forces.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you have ascendant stuff, it's not actually that hard to kill a Titan. So yeah, I mean it's not like Vaughn. I think you're talking about the actual Titans that are on a different map, and
It's
it's
still
it's
within
not
that Titan class, I think. And if you,
it's technically not, but you are right. Those Titans on that map do actually also have a time limit. So yeah,
in which I think
it's
those actually die or something like that.
yeah, it's
Okay, so
those
different
Titans
from those.
are those Titans are the bosses of the map, but you can also tame them as well.
Oh, that's
So you can
cool.
basically tame bosses, basically.
But according to the guide that I was following for setting the adjustments on my particular uh, single player like thing going on, I ticked my box that works with that will keep that alive, whatever
Ah,
that is.
gotcha. Yeah,
So if I ever find one or see one or have the capability of taming one, since I'm in PvE, I'll be able to keep mine.
yeah. The Titans are only on a specific map, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, so I won't
Yeah,
find it on the island specifically, but when I
no.
advance through my single player session, I'll eventually find one.
I
But
Yeah.
the
think
setting's
it's
already taken care of, which is good.
I think it's Extinction. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Extinction is the map of it.
Uh,
So Extinction is the one where it's Earth, which is not a good place. So I mean, it's really easy to get like element dust on Earth because
Uh-huh.
you can go to the Broken City, which is made of element. Basically, you can like mine benches and get element dust. So yeah, but
Earth,
How,
the not
it's
so good place.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's because yeah, the whole storyline is Element was a great resource, but it got corrupted, and that's also the big boss is Rockwell, Professor Rockwell. He got like
Oh,
really
the guy that's
badly.
doing all the recipes for us, all our cook pot
Yeah,
recipes.
yeah. He's the big boss and turns into like this gross monster at the end
oh,
of
lovely.
Oh,
Genesis.
wow.
Yeah, you fight him like 3 different times. You fight him in Aberration, then you fight him in Genesis 1, and then Gen 2. Well, actually, no, sorry, you don't fight it in Gen 1 because that's a simulation. But yeah, you fight it in Aberration. He survives and he gets to your ship because you fly away in your spaceship. And then then while you're in the simulation fighting the simulation bosses, he corrupts the entire ship, and then you have an even bigger problem
Oh,
So
because
who let me in
that
this
ship
ship
is
on
like the
that?
last hope for humanity, basically. So yeah, but the ending of it's pretty nice. I mean, kinda. But the ending basically drops you into Arc 2. I'm pretty sure. So yeah,
oh,
when that comes out, I
Which
think.
is not too far in the future. I think that's supposed to be the holiday season that Arc
really?
2
Yeah,
This
will
year?
release.
yeah,
So, come this next fall,
Oh,
I think is when it's supposed to happen, somewhere in October, November, December region.
yeah. There's a great YouTuber that does like movies basically. So he takes all the explorer notes, right? And then he takes characters that look like what the people that wrote all the notes would look like, and he makes stories of what like happened
oh,
with like art characters in a PvP setting. So it's actually really well done, surprisingly.
Oh,
It's
hmm.
wow.
yeah.
Sounds
So
like that would
you
take
can
hours to
yeah.
put each episode together for sure. Hours and days, probably even weeks, depending on the episode content that he's working on.
Hmm.
Yeah, and he has he has a bunch of different like kind of voice actors. They're not like actual actors, but they're different people doing all the different voices as well.
That's
So
cool. That's
yeah,
really
Yeah.
cool.
but he
Just
also
had his
does like
friends come over and play act for him or with him and stuff like that for him.
yeah. It's kind of crazy though, because they're like 2 hours each, and he's done like 15 of them.
Oh,
So
damn. Sounds like he's dedicated for sure.
yeah, he only does it on the main four characters. Well, one of them dies at the first island, but he does it on Mei Ling, which is like a Chinese person. He does it on Helena, which turns into HLNA, which is the robot on Genesis. Um, and then he does it on Rockwell, and then he on the first map, the island, he did it on the Conqueror. It's like a Roman conqueror, dude.
Oh,
But yeah.
wow. And that's
Oh, hi
probably
Jack.
why we have that
Hey.
Roman-style Grecian bath on this map, is probably where that came from.
Yeah, he didn't live to this map. Yeah, he ended up he was a Roman dictator, so he ended up killing a bunch of people, and mailing the like Chinese person ended up following him into the tech cave and stabbing him in the back. Yeah, I mean he wasn't a great dude. He definitely deserved it, but at the same time, like
Yeah.
killing off one of the characters. But I mean, I guess that makes sense because he wasn't really he was definitely just focused on island goals, whereas Rockwell was focused. He thought the other scientist HLNA. Okay, well I'm about to go in the story here. So Helena is a scientist from modern times. Rockwell is a scientist from the future, and apparently he's like supposed to be really good and whatnot. And then she starts like doing better than him and finding out more stuff. So he gets kind of like jealous, basically, and he starts screwing with everything until he gets to Element, which is the special stuff, and he gets corrupted, and then all things get shitty.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it goes crazy from there. Like, it just goes crazy.
Well, I wonder where in hell. I would wonder how they're actually working the animated series that's supposed to also be debuting this year as well. I wonder if they're going to have any interconnects between his storylines and stuff.
It is. So the person, if you'll watch the trailer, like that girl that we follow, that's Helena. That's the scientist person, the
No.
one from our time. So yeah. And the people that'll look like so that she was fighting in the trailer were the Roman Emperor's dudes. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a direct copy from the already story in Ark. So yeah,
That's cool.
just in yeah,
Just
just
in
in
animated form, so it's a easy way to really start understanding Ark even more because you're getting all of the lore in a new format.
well, especially because the previous format that they gave us was notes. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I have not been paying close attention because I don't want to spoil the story for myself.
Yeah, I'm not. That's why I haven't been going into really close detail. That's actually a very generalized version of it.
Okay.
Another
So
Rix is
yeah,
off.
I didn't want to spoil the story for you guys, so I left it semi-general there. I didn't go into any super
Mhm.
big
But enough
details.
to kind of like, wow, I want to know more.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'll put like that YouTuber that I mentioned in probably like the chat here of the Discord.
Discord. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a fleshy tech.
All right. Well,
Easy is literally
Vaughn, your gun has now been upgraded to Mastercraft.
Ah, sweet.
Okay, I'm coming
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I don't have enough polymer to do anything else though,
Okay.
unfortunately. Yeah. I went around the lakes only I think only
That
twice.
2 of our
so-
guns at the Mastercraft is darn good, I'd say, for...
Yeah, and then my
Okay.
shotgun's already at Ascendant, so we just need to get your guys' up.
Yep.
Yeah, I actually painted all my guns red and black too, and my teleporter too. I didn't know that you could paint the teleporter, so that's pretty cool.
And the fact of the teleporter bubble at the same
Yeah,
time.
the bubble gets painted.
Yeah, oh, wait, can you paint
I
the
don't
mining
think it's
drill?
the red and black, whereas the normal one does kind of a rainbow effect and goes through a spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this base is teleporter, you know you're leaving from Alpha Base when it's just red, black, and then just goes gray.
Oh wait, I can paint the mining drill. This is sick. Whoa, okay.
You can paint the mining drill too?
Yeah, you can. Where's my red paint? I need to get my red paint. Let's see. Oh wait, it's called coloring, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, we're short
no.
500 polymer to do my shotgun to Ascendant, so yeah.
Yeah, same with
And
Vaughn.
you also have painting material here in the crafted items thing, so you might have something painted. Yeah, you have some palettes in here. Red, black, yellow, white, and your...
Oh.
Yeah, if you were
Thank
looking
you.
for that, you have that in there.
Yeah, I forgot to put them all in here. Alright. Yeah,
Because
I'm
I
just gonna
noticed that
do...
the other day, so I figured I would
Yeah.
make note for that if anyone was ever like, oh, I need to paint something, just go there.
I'm gonna paint my mining drill here.
We're all standing around like, oh, what's this gonna look like?
Quarter to 11, okay.
Oh yeah, you're getting close to one of your max times.
Yeah. Getting close to
There we
when I
go.
want to call it. I find Ark, especially since we're
Oh,
not doing
damn,
any,
that looks sweet.
Yeah.
you
Now
know.
that looks like a mining drill.
Yeah, I turned the white things there to yellow. Like just power. I might put them to blue to look like techie kinda.
Oh,
But
that looks
I
badass.
don't
That
have
also
blue
looks
currently.
really good like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, blue techie would kind of work out too.
Yeah, I don't know if I wanna there's like the gas tank on this side. I don't know if I wanna turn that to red or not though.
I think
I
it
put
looks
it
pretty
at yellow and it
badass
looks
like it is.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's yellowish.
Yeah, I
Like
mean
a
it's kinda
display
green, so
yellowish.
I think I'll switch the gas tank to red. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never noticed that on the actual like thing it displays like fire on the actual like little monitor there. Yeah, wait, does it actually display the amount of fuel that you have?
Yes, it
Yes,
does.
it does.
It does?
Yeah, it
Oh.
tells you how much fuel is available.
In the tank, yep.
On the actual like monitor thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't
And
know
how
that.
much fuel you
Oh
got
yeah,
in
I
your...
see it. Yeah, I see it. That's cool. I thought I just used the number below. Huh. It used one fuel and now it's at fuel level 69.
Nice.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Just never use this mining drill again.
Lol.
Yeah, how much does it take to make a chainsaw? Well, it doesn't actually take too much. It's only 75 polymer, which isn't bad.
Um, it's about when I want to quit, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Vaughn, are you staying on?
might switch over to something else or do something else.
Okay. Well, I'm just wondering if we
Probably
should
put our.
put our things in stasis.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Let's feed him what milk we got, and then put him in stasis.
Okay, that definitely works. It looks like the salt already wore out. Hopefully not too long ago. Do you already have 2 pods, or do you only have 1 pod?
I got 2 milks. I don't have any pods.
Okay, I'll grab 2 cryopods then. Unless you want to grab a cryopod.
You go ahead and grab both. I'll get caregiver outside so we can have some room. Okay, they both ate. So let's see. Remove passenger Ash.
Oh, we did it. We do have a lightning wyvern egg here. Oh, its parents are Spark and Zomgo.
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, that's good. I don't have to go try to get that because yeah, it's not.
And then remove baby Razor.
Yeah, I have learned that the parents of the egg usually stick around where the egg is. So.
Oh yeah.
I mean, at least I figured that, because they're usually somewhat close. They're not going to be, like, on the opposite side of the trench. Unless they're bugged out, which I have found, at least in the Frost Wyvern Trench, where I just see wyverns leaving for a new home, a new island. I just see them traversing the entire map, so... Yeah, you might find some wyverns in the desert.
Lol.
Some frost wyverns. Because that's the direction that they were heading. They were just straight shot from the frost wyvern trench to the corner of the map in the desert. So, yeah. I mean, I don't think they're gonna make it there because they aggro on like literally everything. So, but yeah, I have seen like 7 wyverns end up going that way.
That's odd to say
Yeah,
the least.
it's definitely a bug in the map. But yeah.
So 7 wyverns were headed over towards the desert?
Yeah, I think they got killed on the redwoods though by all the nasties there. They always get killed in the redwoods, I think.
Yeah, from what people told me so far, the redwoods here is like practically unlivable, and it's not recommended to put a base there.
Yeah,
I think we could build a wall.
It's
We could build a
too-
wall.
Yeah.
If we build a wall, a big enough wall,
We could totally live there.
Well, if we're gonna build a base in the redwoods, I want to build it in the cave because there's a cave that's behind a waterfall, and you can build in it. So
I remember that one. I think you and I found that one day when we were playing around, and we just kind of like ended up going behind the waterfall on one of the things in a huge cave in there.
yeah.
We killed off everything that was in the cave, and you were like, "We're gonna build in here eventually."
Yeah, that's definitely one of the spots for PvP because it's just a cave entrance, but it's behind a waterfall raised up, so you can't
So
just
it's not easy to
enter.
find or see, and you kind of have to look upon it unless you're like directed exactly to where it is.
Well, people are gonna see it, but the problem for PvP is that you can't just lead a ground dino into it. So yeah.
Yeah, you have to fly into it. It's the only way to get into it.
Yeah. Alright, well I think I'm probably gonna head off here, but it was fun for the short time here that I was on.
Most definitely. I'm glad you were able to join us.
Yeah, I got set your guidance a little bit better there. So yeah.
Yep, both Jackson mine up to Mastercraft at least, and we've only got 1 level to go for getting to Ascendant for the boss battle.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I guess I will be seeing you guys see you tomorrow. Alright, see you.
Take it easy, Nate. I wonder if I can consume wyvern milk. I can.
Oh yeah, that third bottle that wasn't
The extra
necessary.
bottle, yeah. Yummy wyvern milk. Oh, I got a fire buff.
A fire buff.
Purple fire buff.
Purple fire.
I don't know what it means, but I got it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
A purple fire buff.
Yeah, it's a purple, looks like purple flame and green in the background. And
Oh wow.
it lasts for a couple of minutes.
That's cool.
Yeah, I have no idea what it's doing, but it's a buff. All right. I'll see you. I'll see you later, Vaughn.
You have a good night.
You too. Bye. All right, Twitch. It's been fun. It's been a blast. It's been a thing. It's been tech crazy. Tech support worthy. But it's time for it to end. So until next time, have a good night. Bye.